Hi, welcome to Made with Love by Daisy. This video is part 6 of the Amigurumi pattern for Our Lady of the Rosary. You can find the entire playlist here. This pattern is available for free on my channel. If you like this pattern and would like to support me, consider purchasing the PDF pattern from my Ravelry store. It will help me make more free patterns. All the parts here ready to go. We're going to assemble the parts. So the first thing you want to do is take the mantle. So this is how the mantle will be. Let's lift her hair up. So you want to place it correctly so that the center of the hair partition is in front. So once you've got it placed, so if you see here, it looks like it's longer on one side and shorter on the other side. So adjust it accordingly. Just move it around. So move it around until you're happy with the placement. So I'm just gonna secure it in place with some pins so that it doesn't move when I'm sewing it in place. Move it around a bit so that it's equal on both sides. Alright, so I'm happy with the placement now. You don't have to worry about these petals. Once you lay them flat, once you keep the doll straight, it will lay flat. So don't be bothered about it. So this is why we wanted a long tail for the mantle. The thread is coming in from underneath, so I don't have to bring it up. I'm just going underneath and following this. So I'm passing it right across to the opposite side and then bringing it out through this side. You can remove those pins now. So make sure it's secure. Now with this length of yarn, you will have a general idea of how many times you can go back and forth with this length of yarn. You can decide how you want to sew this in place based on the length of your tail. I know for certain that I can definitely go back and forth at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can easily go back and forth more than 6 more times. So that is quite a lot. So from here, you don't have to be worried about the stitches being exposed, because since it's the same color, it doesn't really matter. I'm going right to the opposite side. So this time, instead of going directly straight, I'm going at an angle so that it's a little higher up on the opposite side. So you see that because it's the same color, it's barely, the stitch we made is barely seen. And again, now I'll go into the opposite side. I'm going to go diagonally upward and come out that side. You want to be a little gentle when you do this, because if you yank the thread out, there's the danger of pulling out the stuffing. So please be gentle when you do this step. Going diagonally opposite again. When you're doing this, you want to make sure it's neither too tight nor too loose, because if it's too tight, it will pull the mantle and it will distort the shape. If it's too loose, you'll be able to see the stitches along the sides. So I'm going to remove this, diagonally up. I'm going to take this yarn towards the back, and I'm just going to pull it out of the back and let it stay here for now. So once I finish attaching the sleeve, I will take all those tails and tie them up together. So next we'll be attaching the sleeves. So one arm is going to be bent. So this is going to be the right arm where she'll be holding the rosary. You need to remember that her right arm will be towards your left. So this is her right arm. You want to make sure that the rosary is on her right arm. I'm just gonna go through this. It's easier to do both arms together, so that way you'll know that they're at the same level. And this just try different positions, see which angle you like the best. I definitely don't want this to come in the front, so I'm going to put that behind. I'm going to keep it like this. Okay, I think this is good. Oops. Get that hair out of the way. Okay, so this is in place. I'm gonna take this, put this into the side again, and bring it out towards the back. Gonna try to bring it out at as close to the other yarn as possible, so as close to this other tail that I have, so it'll be easy for me to tie it up into a knot. That is one side. So here is the tail from the left arm. So right now we've only attached the arms at the shoulders, so these joints are still loose. So I do not want them to be loose, I want them to be secure by her side. So I would like to sew them down. So I'm gonna insert them into the arm, bring them down near the elbow. Elbow basically where the sleeve is starting to become wider. So I've come out here. So I went in here and I've come out here. And I'm going to go in here and come out on the opposite side. So there we go. And I'm going to go into this sleeve. And there, now that arm is secured. I'm going to just go back into this sleeve and I'm going to bring it out into this place. I'm going to try to bring it out. I think it'll be easier if I bring it in along the arm and then come in. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Yeah, that would be easier actually. Okay, that was not bad. Now I'm gonna go into the arm and come out over here. So now our arms are not loose. Both the arms are secure. I'm going to trim these 3 tails and secure them in place with a knot. And then I'm going to trim this excess. I would not do this if I was not going to sew the veil in place. I know for certain that this veil is going to go here and I am sewing it down in place, so I know that none of these tails are going to be visible, which is why we have a bald patch on the head. And I'm not really caring much about how the back is looking. I'm gonna bring some hair like this. and place her veil here. So I will be mainly sewing it in 3 places. At the arm, both arms. I'm going to bring that hair behind. So I'm going to put one near this sleeve and one stitch near this sleeve. Right. Let's first do that, and once that is done, depending on how long my tail is, I will decide where else I'm going to sew it in place. Let's go here. The 2 sides are secure, but we would have to secure it somewhere on top also, otherwise the veil would come back like this. So even if you attach it here, it would still come back. So you want to make sure that doesn't happen. I'm just going to make a little knot over here. And then I'm going to just hide it. And I'm going to trim the excess. You would have noticed that in spite of giving her a haircut, her hair now looks very messy, so I'm going to go ahead and trim her hair so that it's not visible underneath the veil. Please be careful not to cut the veil. So even if it is visible underneath the veil, at least make sure that it's even, at least approximately even. And there, now most of them are the same length. There, that's much better. You would have noticed that this part is looking a little flat, and that is so that I will have something to sew this part of the halo to, because otherwise if this place is very rounded, there won't be anything to, it'll be towards the tip and there won't be anything strong to hold on to that, which is why this veil is shaped like this. But once you attach this, it wouldn't really show because it will look like this. So keep it in place. See if you like how it looks from the front. Rotate it till you're happy with the position of the halo. And then just use the long tail and sew it in place. So here's the doll, and she just needs the rosary now. I hope you enjoyed this pattern. If you like this video, hit that like button, and if you would like to see more videos like this, do subscribe to my channel and hit that little bell notification so that you do not miss any new tutorials. Until next time, happy hooking!